10 reasons why I decided not to freeze my eggs. If you're thinking about freezing your eggs because of your age, lifestyle, or you have a gynecological condition like endometriosis, adenomyosis, or PCOS, here are 10 things you must know first. 1. There is no guarantee that you will fall pregnant via egg freezing. 2. If you're on birth control, you may have to stop using in order to undergo the procedure. Now, my fertility consultant said that I could still go ahead while being on the pill, but some clinics will refuse because hormone treatment like birth control can mess with the injections you're required to administer prior to egg extraction. 3. Before the egg extraction procedure can take place, you need to inject yourself with hormones for 2 weeks. One being FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. Now, this is a key reason for why I didn't go ahead and freeze my eggs. The hormone treatment can flare up endometriosis to an unknown degree, including the possibility of triggering endometrioma growth. 4. Hormonal treatment doesn't guarantee adequate follicle growth. Basically, you need to be able to grow enough follicles to have a sufficient collection of eggs to ensure you have a good enough chance of succeeding for a baby. 5. If not enough eggs are extracted from the initial round, you may need to undergo a second or even a third round of hormone treatment and egg extraction in order to have enough eggs safeguarded to increase the likelihood of successful pregnancy. More rounds equals more cost. 6. With endometriosis, having scarring or adhesions, other endometriotic tissue, or endometriomas, ovarian cysts, can make it difficult to extract eggs from the ovary. This is something I had to consider that I discussed with my gynecologist, who responded in the most NHS-like unhelpful way. Prioritize trying to get pregnant first, then freeze your eggs if unsuccessful, and then consider excision surgery. When fertility doctors advise the complete opposite, have surgery to effectively remove any endo to achieve a healthier internal environment for either egg freezing or conception. So the moral of the story is, make sure you're checked with appropriate scans to ensure safe ovary access. 7. The cost of treatment includes AMH testing, usually done by ultrasound or blood test, medication, the hormonal injections to boost your follicle count, the egg extraction procedure itself, and egg storage. So it's not a one-off fee per se. If you're freezing your eggs and you don't know when you'll use them, you'll be paying for every year they're kept in storage. Then of course, there's also when you come to use your eggs, whereby you'll be paying for the IVF treatment too. 8. Not all eggs survive the fall. Eggs are more delicate than embryos. When they're taken out of freezing to be treated, aka fertilized and implanted, some eggs may die and therefore cannot be used. Which brings me on to 9. If they do survive, there's no guarantee of egg quality. There is no test for egg quality. In the case of an embryo being successfully formed, there is no guarantee that the embryo will implant successfully within the uterus and result in a live birth. So what does all of this round up to? Well, that brings me on to number 10. The current success rates for egg freezing practices are 18% of frozen egg fertilization are successful. So when a woman's own frozen egg was fertilized and resulted in a live birth. It's not as straightforward and easy as it seems. Unfortunately, egg freezing has been marketed, especially at young career women, as a trendy, easy, and convenient way to put their child rearing concerns safely on the back burner. It's not that simple. There is a lot more involved. And it's not just the financial cost that one has to consider. There are physical implications. There are endometriosis-based risks. And there's a shed load of psychological factors at play. From hormone treatment side effects to potentially being unsuccessful with egg extraction because not enough follicles have grown, or embryo implantation. I'm not here to urge you to freeze your eggs, clearly. Nor am I here to deter you. I understand for some women, given their circumstances, it is appropriate action for the achievement of their reproductive goals. I'm here to keep you informed. Women should know the realities of egg freezing. What I will do is strongly urge you to have your AMH levels checked. If you at least know your egg reserve, you can know where you stand and weigh up the pros and cons of egg or embryo freezing.